Okay, so just as a heads up, I'm sorry if this video seems a bit rushed. I wanted to get it out in the same day. So I just had to come out of the dungeon and talk about this. Recently, someone made a hit piece on someone I'm very fond of, and I just had to talk about it. So someone named Cloverbites made a video about AceSpace, and to an extent Blackishhh, but it was mostly Ace and how he's sweeping for Blackishhh, and I thought it would be fun to go through this video and defend the GOAT, so let's do that.
A community post from Blackishhh saying, draw a caricature of this image and upload it to the link below, and I'll try to use every submission in the has-been vid. No limits, you have complete creative control here. Thank you. Now,
why did you pitch shift Ace's voice? Like, what an odd thing to do.
Caricatures get drawn of celebrities all the time. And yes, caricatures get drawn of, like, even like internet celebrities all the time and get used for videos. I mean, there's Wojaks and Soyjaks. So, honestly, right, not even trying to be a little bit biased here, I don't know. What is the issue here?
Let me say it loudly for those of you in the back. Making caricatures of real people is weird.
Okay. If you are a public person, then that stuff will just happen. Now, if Blackishhh did this to someone who didn't have a big following like VivziePop, then it would have been weird. But since he didn't, I don't really understand that.
And yes, though most caricatures are harmless and at best just in poor taste, there are also racist caricatures. Characters that do actual harm to actual people. And since Blackishhh said there are no limits, you can probably already guess what happened.
Okay, so the whole caricature thing, in my opinion, was completely blown out of proportion. People were just jumping to conclusions about the whole thing. And guess what? There was no rape art, there was no gore art or racist art. The only bad stuff that Blackishhh received was the cattle stamp one and the trans hanging Soyjak. That was it. There was nothing bad at all in any of those caricatures. Also, please don't tell me that your only source for this was a bad hit piece that got everything mostly wrong.
And I know Blackishhh isn't watching this because he's gone now. Like, dude, you're a black person too, who I'm assuming lives in America. You should know how Jim Crow affected us and still continues to affect us to this day. Like, you should know this. You should know better.
Also, I don't know why you added the Jim Crow thing. I'm guessing it was because of the caricatures. But like I just said, there's nothing racist or anything bad about that. So this point is pretty useless.
There are criticisms to have of Blackishhh. I mean, I've said some to his face. I mean, I think, like, him framing Limis as, like, a pedophile with, like, Epstein and Diddy, when I think there's a lot more context to the conversation to be had, I think that is a little misleading and criticizable.
Hi, it's Editing Cloverbites here. I literally did not clock this until editing this video just now. What do you mean there's more context to the Limus situation? Limus was a grown woman who marketed her Discord server as a safe space for minors and then proceeded to have sexual conversations with those minors. What context could possibly be missing from that? I'm sorry, that is just such a weird thing to say.
The Limis thing. Okay, so what he meant by that, at least to what I think, is that there's a lot of other bad stuff that he did, other than post NSFW stuff on a kid-friendly Discord server. Now, I could be wrong about that, and if Ace does watch this and wants to correct me, then do so.
Apparently, Ace doesn't consider making racist caricatures of a real person a problem because he's just joking.
Where? Where was the racism? Is the racism in the room with us right now?
It should be someone who says something offensive and says it's a joke in an attempt to make people feel bad for being offended. Which is what Blackishhh, Ace, and this fucking loser...
Whoa, man, take it easy. The last person who did something like that got their channel deleted over it.
Would I say he's a bad person? I have not seen anything to indicate that. It's more, there's some actions that he's done that I would say is more reckless and immature and irresponsible, but that does not necessarily equate to being a bad individual. I've not seen anything to say that this person's morally egregious. And
he's not a morally egregious individual. What about the time he told people to kill themselves?
You know, I would tell someone to kill themselves too if I got falsely accused of being a pedophile, or doxing someone, or being called a neo-Nazi, or being homophobic or transphobic. Those all seem pretty fair reasons, honestly.
What about the time he said Duplex does art should die?
Oh, so now we know why she made a video on this. Because someone she liked made a video, and honestly, a really bad hit piece, and got criticized over it.
This dude adds fucking nothing to
reality at all. Fucking nothing. This guy has added nothing to anyone's life whatsoever. This guy's on zero fucking purpose. I'm more mad at this nigga than the nigga who made the I'm more mad at this nigga than fucking painting or...
Okay, before you even say it, the term dude is pretty gender neutral. I've seen many people on many sides of the spectrum use it, so I don't want you to say that it's transphobic or anything, because that's simply not true.
Before anyone says anything, no, he's not joking. He even said himself that he's not joking. He only put "this is a joke" in post to avoid getting terminated, which, surprise to literally no one, didn't work.
Okay, for the last time, Blackishhh was not banned for this. He was banned because of a green screen plane crashing on Anthony Gramigula's head. Now, did Has-Been fans help with getting him terminated? Yeah, but was that the only reason? No.
Duplex versus Blackishhh. My biggest issue with the stream is how Ace tries to frame Duplex does art as the horrible, evil bad guy, and Blackishhh as the victim.
Yeah, I hate Duplex and her shitty-ass hit piece on Blackishhh. The video was not good, the jokes in it were not funny, and it was so long. Like, she could have condensed it down so much. Also, the fuck do you mean that Duplex is completely innocent in this? She literally tried to paint Blackishhh as a criminal for the caricature thing, and levied a lot of misinformation about him to paint him as this bad guy that needs to be cancelled immediately.
Ace also repeatedly calls Duplex's video a hit piece, which just isn't true.
It is a hit piece. Most, if not all, expose videos on YouTube are hit pieces. It's just a different word for them.
Duplex's video was just saying, hey, this guy said I needed to die.
No, that's not what it just said. Why are you lying? Like, it's so easy to fact check this. If you literally watched her video, you would know that this is utterly false.
And you may not agree with me on this, but I think your reputation deserves to be ruined if you're out here saying that people should die. Innocent people. People who did nothing to you other than say, hey, this is weird behavior.
Okay, so for the third time, they accused him of being a pedo, doxing someone, being homophobic and transphobic, and being a neo-Nazi. So you saying that they are completely innocent in this is really ignorant of the situation as a whole.
You could give Blackishhh the benefit of the doubt and say that Blackishhh isn't responsible for what his audience does. If he did the bare minimum and told his rabid fanbase to not, I don't know, make racist caricatures of a real woman.
Where? Where was the racism? I demand to know!
Quick question, Ace. Do you actually watch any of the videos you cover? Like, I know you only watched 36 seconds of Duplex's video before going live and labeling it a hit piece.
He watched the whole damn video on stream. What the fuck do you mean he only watched like 30 seconds and then just called it a hit piece?
Do you actually know the difference between edgy jokes and hateful speech? Because I don't think you do. To be honest, I don't think most people understand the difference between those two, which honestly deserves its own video.
No, please. Please don't make more videos. Please stop here. This is awful. Please.
Much as I don't want to even sound like I'm defending her, considering how much I genuinely want her dead. That isn't a joke, by the way, Limus. If I see you in the streets, it's on sight.
Oh, and again, the same thing you complained Blackishhh for, you just did.
Ace, if you somehow made it to the end of this video, grow up. Someone who still watches PBS Kids at the grown age of 18 should not ever be the one telling people they're acting like children. Also, don't defend people who suck. And another thing, I'm not debating you because I'm pretty sure you aren't even watching this part of the video right now. Also, I don't feel like being in a server full of incels.
Whose avatar is more autistic? Hers, Birdie's, or Soph the Neko's? Don't bullshit yourself. You know the true reason you don't want to debate Ace on a server is because you're a fucking coward. That's all. Well, this has been painful. I want to kill myself.